let's talk about something that I never understood. If you thought the answer was women, well, you're right. I don't understand women, Heather. I never have, never will. And you will forever be mad at me all the time.
Well, it seems like you have a good understanding to me.
I'm the sweetest little dumpling you ever had.
Buy me boba and occasionally rub on my very large feet.
You told me to spank you like a school. You told me you wanted to be spanked like a bad girl. I don't know what that means, but I'm down. There's been something that's been going on in the Funko world for quite a while, and I never could wrap my head around it or understand. Way back in Gastlecast channel's history, we talked a bunch about this because at first we thought it sounded like a pretty cool idea, but eventually we realized that it's stupid, and everybody was commenting how stupid it was, and we were too stupid to realize how stupid it is. But now we understand how stupid it is, and we want to talk about it. And if you're wondering what it is, it's grading Funko Pops. Why'd you do that?
I don't know. You said it.
That was fucking weird.
You said it very suspenseful, so I put on a suspenseful face.
That was very strange.
Listen.
You're done doing that?
I
you want to do it again?
If you were a good editor, you could make it make sense, but you must suck.
But before we get into that, go over and check out MischiefToys.com. While you're there, sign up for our newsletter and look out for all the great things we have coming from Mischief Toys for the rest of this year. I can't believe it. We're almost to the end of 2025, but we have a lot of mischief to make before the year is over, and we want you along for the ride. So follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. Go and join our group on Facebook, Mischief Toys Collectors, and follow our page on Facebook, Mischief Toys. You don't want to miss out on all the great things we have coming your way, and I highly recommend signing up for that newsletter because that is the best place to learn everything you need to know about Mischief Toys. So Funko Pop grading. The very first time I remember ever talking about Funko Pop grading was way back when we discussed VVGS, because the person who started VVGS reached out to us and wanted us to interview him on the YouTube channel, which we did. And during that time, he graded 2 of our Funko Pops completely for free, which was very sweet. And it was something we weren't entirely sure of, but we went through with it anyway.
And when we got them back, my pop was fairly damaged, and he gave it a very good grade. So I was like, I think this is wrong.
I do remember that mine was Indiana Jones from Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. Mm-hmm. Yours was a Blue Crystal Heisenberg. Mm-hmm. So we sent them in, he graded them, he put them in these like very secure cases.
Yes.
They had like little placards attached to them. They weren't bad looking, they were pretty cool. But after it was all said and done, I wondered, why? Why am I doing this? Yeah. I didn't understand why I was doing it. It made no sense. I was sealing up a Funko Pop forever, and I just could not figure out why I was doing this. And this was early in my Funko Pop collecting career. Over the years, we've been approached by several people wanting to start a company to grade Funko Pops. And every time they come to me, we always say the same exact thing.
Do not do it.
Bro, this isn't a good idea. Don't put your money into this. It'll never work. And here we are, many years later, and we are still in the same place. It doesn't work, and nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about Funko Pop grading. Now, if you're one of those wackos out there who loves your Funko Pops being graded, be the weird one in the pack. And it's okay to stand out, but this is a really fucking weird thing to stand out on. Maybe you like to wear polka dotted shirts, and that's fine. That's a little weird. We all accept you, sort of clown-like. I like clowns. I think they're kind of cool. It's kind of scare me a little bit, but I like clowns. Polka dotted shirts, I'm down with. But when you start grading your Funko Pops, there's something fucking weird about that.
I used to know a guy who only wore bowling shirts.
Only bowling shirts?
Only.
Don't tell me he's an ex-boyfriend.
No.
Don't tell me he's an ex-lover.
No.
Don't tell me he's an ex-guy that you made out with once.
Never.
Don't tell me he's a guy that you poked your little fingers around his hole.
No.
He's still wearing bowling shirts?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking cool. I like that he stuck with it. I know for a fact you made out with that guy once.
Never.
I bet you both wore matching bowling shirts. You loser.
Shut up. Don't ever say that.
So VVGS was our intro into pop grading. We didn't know anything about it. We met that person, we met their company, and then we realized that this was really fucking crazy. The guy got very angry at me, he got angry at Heather, he got angry at basically the whole community, he blew up. That sort of kind of turned me away from pop grading alone.
Wait, wasn't he mad because he graded a fake pop And then people were like, well, if this is your job, how could you have gotten this wrong?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
And he got like really mad that people were like criticizing him.
Yeah, it got a little ugly and it got a little weird, and we haven't talked to him in many, many years. But that put a bad taste in my mouth specifically. But then the more I thought about this whole pop grading thing, it's just worthless. I don't see any value in it. I think it's stupid. And we actually have an example where a company has come out to say they're no longer doing it, and rightfully so. So this is from PSA.
And if you don't know who PSA is, they are well known for authenticating autos.
PSA is discontinuing its Funko Pop grading services after December 1, 2025. So it's coming up very soon. With this change on the horizon, now is your last chance to get your Funko Pops graded by PSA. If you still want to submit for grading, these items must arrive at PSA no later than December 1. After that date, no Funko Pop grading, reholder, or dual service submissions will be accepted.
Dual service, that sounds like a porn.
So what do you think the reasoning is for this?
One, there's probably a lot of questions about their grades if they don't receive a perfect grade, or if they receive a better than what they expected grade. I think that it's like a waste of customer service time. Additionally, I don't think that they're making enough money on this service.
That's what I was thinking.
For it to be worth anything.
Exactly.
Like, I think that is the number one reason, and then secondary, it's people are just asking too many questions.
And Funko Pop collectors are hard to please.
They really are.
That's the bottom line of the whole damn thing. Funko Pop submissions that have already been received by PSA as of December 1 will continue to be processed for authentication and grading as usual, even if that process extends beyond our cutoff date for new submissions. Not all Funko Pop services are going away though. Our team will continue offering autograph-only authentication and encapsulation for signed Funko Pop submissions moving forward. These items will receive our blue label indicating autograph authentication only. To continue submitting signed Funko Pops for autograph-only authentication and encapsulation, download the submission forms here. So you can go over to psacard.com in order to do this if you still want to do this. Generally, I do not see any need in this. No. I think this is a complete waste of time and money. A couple years ago, I remember a company like authenticating autographs of people who were at conventions that weren't signed that day. They were just being brought in by people. Do you remember that?
Yes, and they were fake autos. And I think that's now why a lot of companies offer like overseeing the autos so that they can prove 100% that it is real.
Which is a great thing to do.
Yeah.
Because then you know this is the real deal. You're not getting some fake bullshit. All right, so we don't necessarily know why PSA is discontinuing this service, but as we mentioned, it most likely has to do with people not getting involved in it.
We're very heavily in the collecting community, and I feel like we see a lot. We do not see a lot of graded pops.
No one talks about it. No one's getting it done from as far as that we can see. And way back when we were talking about VVGS, I remember people being on our case for even bringing it up. And back then, we didn't know any better. We were like, oh, this sounds really cool. This is interesting. We kind of like this. Sent our Funko Pops off, got them back, and then we wondered, why did we do this? So I think this is a good idea for PSA to get away from this crap. Plus, Funko sort of fell off the cliff for a while. Now they're coming back.
With limited edition, do you think that more people would be interested in this?
See, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Because I wonder if most people are keeping their limited edition Funko Pop still sealed. Because it comes in a plastic seal, then it's inside of a case, and then the Funko Pop is within that case. I would love to know from you guys in the comments below, are you taking off that top layer of plastic? Are you actually displaying it that way? Are you keeping it in that layer of plastic because you like to hold the value? I would love to know in the comment section down below. And I just want to thank all of our friends who reached out last week about the pop that dropped on Friday. That was a Funko Pop that I was unable to get. It was the Angel Imperius from Diablo. I completely forgot about it. And after we made the video talking about how we missed it, and I was like giving you a hard time in the video, it was all humor.
Nothing
but
new.
I was giving Heather a hard time in the video, and a lot of you reached out to help us, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you to all of our wonderful friends out there. We do have one coming. I'm super stoked over it. I appreciate you guys in a really big way. So what do you think about PSA dropping the grading of Funko Pops? Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Did you get your Funko Pops graded? Are you one of those people out there who was sort of into this? We want to know that in the comment section down below. I think this is a beautiful move by PSA. I think it was a waste of their time, a waste of their efforts, and something they can easily take off their roster of things that they do. I don't think they're losing anything by getting rid of this service, but we want to hear from you. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Belinda Jean, Jeff Wilson, Dislife with Joy, Katie Spink, Lisa Stevens, Isaiah Gartman, Michelle Days, The World According to Jason, Zachary Stone, SJ, Shelby and Holden Collect, Eric Link, Dominic McAllister, Mischief Maker Mikey, and Tyler P. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome, and our upcoming Patreon call will be this Saturday, November the 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern. However, we will start the call at 8 p.m. Eastern, so you can join in on the Google Meet call, hang out with fellow patrons until we come on at 9 p.m. where we're going to do giveaways, we're going to show you upcoming Mischief Toys things, and much, much more. We have a lot of Mischief Toys things to discuss, and we want to discuss it with you, our patrons, to hear what you guys think about some upcoming things we have from Mischief Toys. So make sure you go and join up right now. You can join those Google Meet calls for as low as $5 per month, or be a part of the giveaways for as low as $10 per month. Go over to patreon.com/Gastlecast now and join today. Show your love for this channel and also possibly win something along the way. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have an absolute blast here. Come back and watch us live every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern, where we can hang out and discuss all things collectible. All right, that's all we've got for you in this video. We appreciate you for staying until the end. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.